Hi, how's it going? I'm Joe,
I'm John.
and today we are going to be cooking
Tomato sauce.
tomato sauce.
Very basic dish.
Do we have a recipe? Oh, wait, we don't need one
We don't need one, but we will write one down.
because we're so skilled. Just kidding, we're not skilled, but our moms were making this for many, many years, and so we're going to give it a whirl.
We
can have Do we?
Once you master this, it's a sauce that goes into lots of other recipes, so it's a starting point for a lot of other recipes that will come in future episodes of J Bros Cooking.
All right, so you gotta clean the garlic, do a little smack, take the skin right off of that. Now, once we get everything cut, this dish comes together very fast.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the onion. You wanna get the onion in first, give it a little bit of time to brown, because once you put the garlic in, it's gonna go fast. You do not want the garlic to burn. That happens very fast and very easily. So we got some nice quality extra virgin olive oil in there. You're gonna give these onions a little bit of time to sweat, soften up a little bit.
Okay, this is on a medium heat.
Now today we're gonna be making a double portion of the recipe. The written version is gonna be about half of what we're making. But this tomato sauce.
Did you just You told me not to before.
This tomato sauce, once it comes together, this is good in your fridge for 3 days, or you can freeze it for at least a month. So we're making a double portion. You could triple it, quadruple it if you really wanted a lot. Portion it up, put it in your freezer. All right, so the onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and add the garlic now. Get it mixed in. Let it get a nice golden brown.
And obviously, all these flavors can be. You can use the garlic powder, onion powder, especially if your kids don't like the onions, but you still want that flavor. But you're not gonna have the true flavor unless you take the time to cut up an onion and some garlic. That's the real flavor.
The recipe is just a guideline. We use half an onion. If you're a big onion person, you go for a whole onion. We did use 5 cloves of garlic. We do like a lot of garlic. You could use more if you really wanted more. Some people don't like it as much. You can use less garlic.
I usually use about a quarter of an onion and a bunch of onion powder, which I'm usually just cooking for my kids though.
And like Joe was saying, if you stick with the dried spices, it tends to be, you still get the flavor, maybe not as strong, but it's a lot more kid friendly because they're not finding the pieces in the sauce. Because I only started eating real onion
like a year ago, or no,
probably under a year. It's probably been about the last 6 months. I was sticking to onion powder myself for a long time.
Grandpa wasn't here to enforce it, so or mom.
So we're getting a nice golden color on the onions and the garlic. It's starting to really smell great. There we go. We're using
Don't get on my nice blue shirt.
2 cans of 28-ounce crushed tomatoes for this. We're using crushed. You could use diced. You could use whole. Crush them yourselves.
That's a little intense though.
We're using crushed. We both prefer a smoother sauce. We're not real big fans of the chunky sauce. We're gonna take this bowl that has tomatoes in it. We're gonna give it a light rinse. Add a little water to this so it has a little bit of time to cook and thin out, and then thicken back up. And add in that water.
So we're gonna add some pepper. This is a peppercorn melody. Then a little salt, sea salt.
With the salt, we probably start with a little bit less, so we can always add more. We have dried oregano and basil. That's half a teaspoon of each. You have to go ahead and add those in. And I like a little bit of heat. We're going to just do a little bit.
This is just him.
It's optional. You can leave this out. I like heat.
He likes the heat.
And this is not going to add a lot. It's going to give some flavor. 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes.
And then I'm just going to give it a stir. Mix it all in.
As you can see, it is starting to bubble. We're getting a light simmer. Once the sauce has come together like this, spices are in. At this point, once you get a light simmer going, turn it down, keep that simmer going. 25 minutes, half hour. The sauce is going to pull together. It's going to thicken up. It's going to be ready to go.
But the lower and slower and longer, if you can do it for a few hours, the flavors are just going to...
Yeah.
You need to do it for at least half an hour.
Normally, we like to get this go for a few hours.
My mom used to start this sauce like at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we wouldn't have dinner till like the next day.
Usually that's how it worked. It was a Saturday. This is a basic tomato sauce, but if this was your Sunday sauce with all the meat, the sausage, and meatballs and brajol, this is going first thing in the morning, Saturday morning. It's going to cook all day, goes in the fridge, cools, and then it's ready the next day. All right, so we're back. The sauce has been simmering for 30 minutes.
Where did we go? We've been here the whole time.
It's thickening up. It smells great. So guys, this was about a 45-minute start to finish with prep on this tomato sauce. It's going to be better than anything you're going to buy at the store. It's simple. It's easy. You might as well put in the effort. Make your own sauce. It's going to taste so much better than anything you buy at the store. And like we said, we're going to give you a guideline of a recipe, but you can go any direction you want with it and change the flavors how you like.
More onion, less onion, more garlic, a little less. Some people want a little more salt. Some people like to pepper it up.
Now,
little pepper flakes.
So as we said earlier, this sauce will be good for 3 days in the fridge, at least a month in the freezer. That's going to end this episode. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Pop it in the fridge. Good for about 3 days. If
Dude,
not...
I told you to silence your cell phone.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Did you guys hear that? He didn't silence his cell phone.
Well, what if something important came in?